Hi friends, Juan the Yarn Addict here, bringing you the very first episode of Sign with Juan. So I created this series for everyone who wants to learn sign language. So I have Sunday Lives with my mom. We spend Sundays together, and of course we communicate through sign language, and many of you guys have asked, hey Juan, can you teach us that? And so I've been peppering the sign language throughout my podcast episodes. So just to make it easier for you guys to find all of the content throughout those episodes, every week I will post one video like this, and we will review all of the sign language that I have shown and shared in those podcast episodes through the week. So this very first one is going to cover all of the sign language that I've shared thus far on my channel. You can rewind, you can replay, do it as many times as you need in order to get the sign language, okay? There is no yarn content here on these episodes. It's literally sign language, okay? And again, as I mentioned, it's going to be once a week. Typically, I would like to drop these on Sunday, if not, no later than Monday, okay? So, right now we're going to start with the very first sign that I've shown on my channel, okay? And the sign is friend. So we start with the two fingers and then we tap. That's it. Friend. Now, when you do sign language, friends, make sure that you're using your mouth as well. So you have to say it and sign it, okay? So when the person who happens to be deaf or hard of hearing is watching you, they're also watching your mouth and your hands. So they're looking at both. Friend. Okay? So, again, friend. Okay? Next, fun. So, two fingers, right? Go to the nose and do a 7. Fun. Okay? However you want to do that, it's fine. You can use your left hand, you can use your right hand, whatever is comfortable for you. One hand has to be laid out flat like this, and the next one, two fingers, touches the nose, comes out, and you're drawing a number 7 in the air, like this. Fun. Okay? So there is that. Friend and fun. Next, we did happy birthday. So happy, this is the expression for happy. And you want to make sure that your face is showing happy as well. No one likes a sad face when you're signing happy. You want to make sure you're happy, you're jovial. So it's happy. And when you're signing happy, you can do it several times, okay? Typically, you don't do it just once. You're doing a repetitive motion. It's happy, okay? And the sign for birthday is this. You just pinch your ear lightly and shake it. Birthday. Make sure you're saying it with your mouth. Birthday. So, happy birthday. Now, there are other signs for birthday. I'll show you what they are, but the one I use on my channel with my mother is birthday. Okay? Now, the newer way, I believe it's the newer way, you take your hands and you go, birth. Imagine a baby, giving birth. Your hands, birth, that motion. So, happy birth day. So, your arm, this arm is flat. So, I have my left arm like this and my right arm like this. Now, point up. Imagine this being the sun. Okay? The earth, the sun, day. Okay? So, happy birthday. So you have two ways to say happy birthday. I think just pinching your ear and doing this is the easiest way to say birthday. So happy birthday. Okay? But feel free to rewind me to learn both. We're inclusive here, so learn that one too. That's fine. Okay? Next is the universal sign for I love you. So it's this. Now, a little backstory about this sign, friends. So the letter I in finger spelling is this, I. The letter for L is this in sign. Now, if you put both of these together, I love you. So there's that. And yeah, make sure your facial expressions show happiness. I love you. Nobody wants a sad face when you're doing this. So, again, when you're doing sign, it's all about the emotion too. So it's not just about the finger spelling. You almost have to show your emotion because they can't hear it in your voice. So when you're sad, you have to show on your face that you're sad. And when you're happy, you have to show on your face that you're happy. So they understand the intent behind your phrases. Okay? So, we also did 1 through 10. So we're going to do that. So first we'll do 1 through 5, and then we'll do 5 through 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, number 3 can be done in different ways because not everybody can touch the thumb with the pinky. Okay? Some people can't do that, in which case you see people do this, which is acceptable. And then you see other people do this, which is also acceptable. But the very important takeaway here is that we verbalize what we're saying so that the deaf person or the hard of hearing person can see the intent. So 3 or 3. You have to do that because if you're doing this as 3, they can accidentally mistake it for letter F because this is the sign for letter F in sign language. Okay? So as long as you're saying it and you're showing what you mean, then it's to be understood that it's 3 and not F. Okay? So we'll recap this. 1, 2, 3, or 3, or 3. So 3 is done 3 ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 6 through 10, it's pretty straightforward. Okay? Now again, if you can't touch your thumb and your pinky, you can just gesture to that. Make sure your first 3 fingers remain up and just reach as far as you can. Don't overstrain yourself, but just do the gesture and you have to say it. 6. See, if you can't reach it, it's fine. 6. Okay? Because they're taught to understand those half gestures. Okay? So 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? And this doesn't mean 20. It's still 10. If you do it with 1 hand or 2 hands, it doesn't matter. Okay? It's 10. All right? So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then the sign for 0 is 0. Okay? So that was a lot of sign language, friends. We did the numbers 1 through 10. We did friend. We did fun. We did happy birthday. We did I love you. So there was another one that I've shown on the channel, which is see you later. And that one goes, see, your fingers, see you later. So capital L, right? Later. So the reason why you're doing this is because this is now and this is later. So you're doing now with your thumb, now, later. Okay? Not now, but later. So, see you later. So there's that. Okay? And again, make sure you're saying all the things with your mouth. You don't necessarily have to vocalize it. You can at least do the movements with your lips because obviously they cannot hear you anyway. So, you can say it out loud if you want. Maybe you're around people who can hear and maybe they want to know what you're signing. So you can say it out loud like, see you later. But if it's only you and that deaf person, then you can be quiet and just do the movements with your mouth like this. And to them, it's one and the same. Okay? So, we also have see you later. And then I wanted to add in a few things for this very first episode. So I'm going to teach you guys the alphabet, but we're going to break it up. So every week, I'm going to give you 6 letters. Okay? And this is the homework. So, everything I've shown so far is done. Okay? So now I'm giving you guys some homework that you can practice with until the next week's episode, okay? So we're going to do hello, we're going to do goodbye, and then we're going to do the alphabet A through F, okay? So you're going to like the hello and goodbye because it's like aloha. Hello and goodbye are one and the same, okay? The gestures are the same. The difference is your mouth. So they're watching your mouth as you're signing. Right? So this is peripheral vision. They're watching your mouth, and then the hand movements they can see as you're saying it. So, hello, hello, goodbye, goodbye. It's all one and the same. Okay? So I tell people, always think aloha. Like when you're in Hawaii and you're saying aloha, it could mean hello, it could mean goodbye. So same thing. Okay? It's the easiest one. Hello, goodbye. And so when I ask people, a lot of times they'll do the movements, but they won't move their mouth, and I'm like, that's wrong. Because how is the person who's deaf gonna know if you're saying hello or goodbye without any movement? With your mouth, you have to use your mouth, okay? So there's that. Now, the first 6 letters of the alphabet, friends, we're gonna do it. A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay? It can be a lot. It can be intimidating, but we're going to break it down. Okay? It's going to be super easy. Again, rewind me, replay me, and you'll get it. Okay? So let's do this. So letter A is this. So to get this, just make a fist and stick your thumb out. That's letter A. And you can do it with either hand. It doesn't matter. Okay? What you want to do is you want to point your knuckles at the person. Okay? You don't want your knuckles to face you. You want the knuckles to point out. Your palm. Palm and knuckles out to the person. So it's A. A. Okay? Next is B. So you're going to palm out. And then you're going to take your thumb and fold it in. So, B. And you want to make sure you're saying it. B. And you can do either hand. And it's universal, all the letters. Any hand, okay? So you can choose the hand that you're most comfortable working with when you're signing the letters. And we call this finger spelling. So when you're doing the alphabet, when you're signing the letters of the alphabet, it's called finger spelling. Okay, so we're going to finger spell letter A. We're going to finger spell letter B. And now we're going to finger spell letter C. 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 Okay, so again, you don't do what's most comfortable. Just hold the arm up, do the C, and make sure they can see your mouth. C. Okay. Next is D. So D is a little tricky, but it's very easy. So you're going to have your hand palm out, and what you're going to do is you're going to connect your thumb and your middle finger together like this. You're going to keep this up, your pointer finger straight up, your thumb and your middle finger together, and then you're going to take these last 2 and fold them in. Okay? And if you look at your hands, you can imagine a letter D. See that letter D? D. D. Okay? Again, like I said earlier, whichever hand you're most comfortable with will work. Okay? D. So now, letter E. E. So palm out to the person that you're signing to, and you're going to fold the fingers in like this. E. E. Okay? And the last letter for today is F. And I've shown that already earlier. F. 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 And it can be out like this. It can be together. You need to have the circle there and the fingers up. That's F. Okay? So, I know that was a lot. That was a lot of words. But you guys got this. It was a lot of letters. It's a lot of things. I think you guys can manage this. And I can't stress this enough. Practice, practice, practice. Come back to this video. Replay me. Make sure you're doing it right. You know, even when you think you got it, replay me just to match. You know, test yourself. Go through this video, close the video down, practice, but then come back and say, have I been doing that right? And then, you know, replay the video again just to make sure that you got it right. So, before I let you go, these videos are going to be short. They're not going to be long. Every week, it's just this little snippet of a situation for you guys to get that recap, because I pepper all of this through the podcast episodes. So at the end of the week, I'm going to sweep all of that up and I'm going to throw it in this video like I said in the beginning. So let's do the letters one more time and then we will end this episode. Okay? So nice and slow. A, B, B, C, C, D, D, E, E, F, F. So there it is, friends. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did and you're not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. This is going to be an ongoing series. It's going to be a lot of fun. It is not yarn content, but it's sign language, and I think everybody could benefit from it. So, with that, you guys have a great one. It's been a pleasure, an honor, and a privilege. So, until the next one, guys, take care. Bye-bye.